Hi, everyone, and welcome to Women of a Particular Age podcast, where we discuss women's views, life lessons, and a little bit of sugar honey iced tea. My friend Heather, oh, my friend, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you tonight?
Ooh, all right. It was a good day. It moved by quickly, but guess what? I got through it. It looks like you got through your day, right, friend?
I did. It was a little challenging,
All right,
but
all right, all right.
you know what? I made it. I survived, and I'm
Great.
here and ready to
All
rock and
right.
roll.
Ready to rumble, ready to
That's right.
rumble.
That's right. I am.
All right, y'all. Before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Jollystudios at gmail.com, www.jollystudios.com, and please at Heather Mola. My friend is on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Please, if you want to, please reach out to her. And if you want to ask her something, before you ask her, say, hey, I want to ask a Mola.
hmm
He
Yes,
knows what
please
I'm
do.
talking about. I'm waiting on
hmm
her to bring it on. I'm waiting for
hmm
Askamola.
hmm
All right.
Wave the magic wand.
Right? Right. Oh my God. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Oh man. All right,
Mm.
folks. So let me tell you something. Every week, me and Heather, we like to have these little discussions of things that we want to talk about. So what happened is I brought a subject to Heather, and of course, in Heather Mola fashion, I bring her a subject, and what does she do? She delivers a website for us. So listen, before we get started, Heather, what do we do before we get started? All right. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Cheers.
Mmm,
Mhm.
very tasty.
Yes.
All right. So listen, before we get started, we had to have a little bit of wine. We always have to cheers to each other.
Yes.
So once again, I came to Heather with the topic, and like I said, in always she always shows up in clear molar fashion. She brought us a website. So
Mhm.
let's talk about the topic. The topic is, what cartoon character are you? Now, the reason why I'm saying that Heather came in clear molar fashion is I came to Heather with this topic and I didn't know which way to go with it. But guess what? You know what my friend Heather did? She found us a website. And
Mhm.
on this
Yes.
website, depending on what type of cartoon character you pick, depending on what you pick and the descriptions that are given to you and the choices you make, it will pick out the cartoon character you're most likely to be. Okay. So
Yes.
once again, I'm gonna give Hip Hip Hooray to Heather because she's the one who found
Thank
this
you, friend.
down here. All right. So I will put this down in the description box,
Mhm.
www.proofs.com. Okay. And I'll put in the description box. And if you want to do this with your spouse, your significant other, or your friends, and play this little game of what cartoon character of you, I
Mhm.
think you guys will love it. Okay. So
Yes.
I'm going to go first. Me
Okay.
and Heather, we do not know
Yeah, do
who the
not know.
characters are. We have not discussed it. We took the test one time and we
Yes.
promised that we would come on here and we wouldn't say anything until we got on here. So, guess what? We're sharing it with you and each other for the very first time. Okay.
Mhm.
So, I'm
Yes.
going to go first. All right.
Okay.
I was kind of excited, but sad about this character. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you who the character is and I'll give you the description. And I'll tell you why I was happy about it and why I was kind of like sad about it. So my character was that they stated that I'm closest to is Mickey Mouse. And the description is, just like the iconic character, you are a caring, friendly, and loving person who values your friendships deeply. You always put others first, willing to do whatever it takes to protect and to support your loved ones. Whether you are cheering up a friend or embarking on a new adventure, your enthusiasm and kindness make you a cherished companion to everyone you meet. Like Mickey, you know how to bring people together with your positive spirit and infectious smile. Now,
Yes.
let me tell you,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
agree with
Yeah.
this, but I
Yes.
wasn't happy because the cartoon character I really wanted to be was Bugs Bunny. I wanted to be Bugs Bunny, but it stayed some
Oh.
closer to Mickey. But I'm so sad because I feel like Bugs Bunny's sarcasm and his
Mhm.
mannerisms are more me.
Okay.
Um, Mickey seems a little meek. I don't know. I don't know if I'm meek, girl. But you
No,
know,
you
if
know,
they
you
say
are not meek at all.
exactly, but if they want to say I'm hello, Mickey, hello, hello,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. So,
But
honey,
the
listen, you look it,
yes.
listen, you go
Let
ahead,
yes,
listen, you go ahead, you,
but the
mommy.
description, a lot of the things that you said are on point too. So there was some nice things that came out, and I
Yeah,
agree with all of them. So
okay. Well, I appreciate that, but I still want to be Bugs Bunny.
I
So
know
screw
that's
Mickey.
okay. You can be
Screw you,
Bugs
Mickey.
Bunny, friend.
You know, it's okay. I'll take it. I'll just deal with it.
You can be both. You can be both.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna be both. All right, so now
Yes,
come on. I'm
yes.
excited. Tell me
Okay,
who your character is.
okay. So I am Winnie the Pooh.
Uh-oh. Winnie the
The
Pooh.
Pooh,
Winnie the
Winnie the
Pooh.
Pooh.
And he sticks
Yes.
his little hand in the little barrel with the honey and he gets all
Oh,
little
yes. He
and
loved
he
that
goes,
honey, didn't he?
and he
Yes.
talks so intelligently, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Okay,
Well,
come
you know,
on.
he's
Give
a
me the
talking bear.
description. Okay.
Well, Winnie the Pooh, that character came out like in 1965, and it was part of
Okay.
a storyline with the little boy. His name was Christopher Robin,
Right.
and
Right.
he had a
Christopher Robin.
collection of stuffed toys,
Right.
and which included like Tigger, Piglet, Little Rabbit, Eeyore, very
Oh,
well-known
Eeyore.
characters.
Damn Eeyore.
Yes, yes, who's always down,
I know he's
and
always down, always depressed.
yes, and so they where this takes place, the place is like it's called 100 Acre Wood. So
Yes.
anyway, so the character itself, it's saying it said that that the character is sweet, big-hearted,
Yes.
thoughtful,
Uh-huh.
optimistic, courageous, knows what to
Yes.
say to people, makes people
Yes.
feel
And you
good.
know he's courageous because he always went to go get that honey. He did not care if
Yes,
those bees were flying around.
that
He
did
wanted
not
that honey,
stop
girl.
him.
So he's
He
very
wanted that
courageous.
honey, girl. Yes.
Mhm.
And he was friendly and helpful. Now, one of the things it did say that I did not agree with was
Uh-huh.
naive.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
no,
naive.
no, no. That's not you at all. That's not you at
Mm,
all. No,
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 no.
not at all. Not at
Maybe,
all.
maybe when I was born, I was naive,
Okay. When I was born naive.
I
La
was
la la la
born
la
naive.
la.
I came out into the world not knowing anything. Look at me now. I'm a woman of a particular age. I'm
Right?
so
When
wise.
I was born naive. La 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 la.
You're so funny, right?
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna
Anyways, but
stop.
yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
I
stop.
like my character. I love bears. I've always loved bears, collected bears, stuffed
Right.
bears, porcelain bears. I have a huge
But
collection.
what a wonderful character to be.
Yes, I thought
That's
it
a
was so
wonderful
cute.
character to be. I love Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, he's so sweet, right? It's always like very
Yeah.
endearing, very endearing.
Yeah. And he was
Mhm.
smart too.
Yeah, he was a smart little
Sometimes he
bear.
just went along with stuff because he just went along.
Yeah.
But he was smart. Are you sure we should be doing that, Christopher Robin? With that
Right.
little voice. Are you sure we should be doing
Right.
that? Are you
Yes.
sure? Are you sure?
Yes, that
All
is
right.
so funny. Yes.
Well, cool. Okay.
Yes.
So that's a
So
cool
that was
character. All
fun.
right.
That was
All right.
fun.
All right.
That
So
was a
cool.
and I have to give you props. That was a good idea when you brought up you know, having a cartoon character representing us, based on how we are. I thought that was a good idea. I
Yeah,
liked it.
I think it was a cool. I think it was a cool little a little project
Yeah.
for us. I think it's
I
something
just,
cool. Don't
you know
worry,
what?
we'll bring more stuff to them.
The thing is how I came to the website was I thought like, wow, there are so many cartoon characters out there. It just
Right,
felt like huge,
right,
undertaking. And then
right.
I thought, oh, so I just kind of Googled and then perfect. Now I don't have to
Yeah,
like stress out. I just go here and I just answer the questions and it tells
yeah.
me, which character I fit.
Yeah,
So
and I'm telling you, I thought it was really fun. I thought it was a good little project for us. So it's
yes.
great. So it's cool because I'm gonna put it down in the description for everybody so they
Okay.
can go ahead and play around with it as well. All
Yes,
right.
perfect.
All right. So folks, we're gonna switch gears, okay?
Yes.
Because me and Heather, as always, every time we come to you guys, we always make sure we have a movie. So we
Hmm.
do have a movie for you. And let's talk about the movie, which is Netflix here.
Yes.
Dun, dun,
Yes.
dun.
Hmm.
This movie came out in 2024. It's an hour and 44 minutes. And let's talk about the description of the movie. Robert Zemeckis directs this heartwarming drama that tells stories of families living in the same home across centuries. Now, folks, before we get started about talking about this movie, you have to know you have to be clear about who Robert Zemeckis is. Okay, now Robert Zemeckis and Tom Hanks have done a couple of movies together. They've done Forrest Gump, they've done Castaways, and they've done Finch. All right. And if you've seen a couple of Robert Zemeckis' movies, his movies kind of start out the same. He's very descriptive in the beginning, and it takes a little time. But once he gets into it, he gets into it. Now, before I tell you how I felt about the movie, Heather, I know you saw the movie with your husband. So listen, tell us how you felt about the movie. Good, bad, or
Okay.
indifferent.
Okay. So I did end up first watching the first 10 minutes on my own, and then I had
Mm-hmm.
to go, run an errand.
Mm-hmm.
So when I watched the first 10 minutes, I was just kind of like, it was seemed a little slow.
Yeah, it's taking some
It's a
time.
picture in
Right,
picture.
right.
So it just seemed a little different, right? It was
Yes,
different. It was a
yes,
different approach of filming.
right.
So anyway, so I left it there and I was like, oh gosh, I don't know. I hope the movie is not all like this because I was
Mhm.
just like bored. So,
Yeah.
anyways, that evening my husband and I watched it together and we enjoyed it very much. And so, it takes place like from the Ice Age to the
Mhm.
20th century. It's a
Uh-huh.
generational story.
Yes, it
And
is.
then it all takes place in this one spot, the living room of this home, right? We'll call it a
Right,
historic home because it's been there a long time.
right.
And then you start seeing the different families that, live
Yeah.
there and then all the things that they go through. And
Right.
so then it really kept my interest because you had the
Okay.
different family dynamics and the different stories.
Right.
And my favorite part was the ending. And like we don't really get too much in the meat and potatoes because we want you to be able to go see it,
Yes.
and be surprised. But the ending to me was very nice, between the actor Tom and Robin at the end. Um, all I can say is they do reunite. They have a moment where they reunite,
Yes.
and they reunite at the place, that home that
Uh-huh.
they had started their lives together,
Right.
and uh, and they're elderly. And there is a point that Robin makes a comment, and basically she's happy that she's there.
Okay.
And so
All
the
right.
rest you all have to see, and then you'll realize, oh, okay, I
Right.
see. So it was a heartwarming ending.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to tell you. So this is what's going to be funny about this.
Mm.
Even though Heather didn't like the beginning, I like the beginning. I like the beginning because the beginning actually was the descriptive part of the movie. It
Mhm.
broke down, he was trying to let you know what the movie was about in the beginning, even though it was a little, to me, it wasn't slow because I like, once again, because I watch a lot of movies and because I'm familiar with Robert Zemeckis, I know how he starts the movie. I actually liked it because he was trying to make sure that you understood that in this same place there was so many people that lived so many different lives, so many different things that had happened in their lives in this particular spot. And it was interesting to not only show them in the living room, but to show their front window that showed out to this Victorian home, which was
Mm-hmm.
an historical type of home.
Yes.
I liked it because it was a family friendly movie.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of love in this movie. There was disappointment in this movie. There was sadness in the movie, and there was regrowth of thought process in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I did like it because of that. I always loved Tom Hanks, and him
Mm-hmm.
and Robin Wright both were great in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you guys know, if you go and see this movie, I think that you'll love it. Once again, it is a family forward movie. Okay. Once
Mm-hmm.
again,
Yes.
Tom Hanks is the husband, Robin Wright is the wife. And once again, you'll see what me and Heather are talking about, what happens in the beginning as far as the generations and generations of different families living in this spot, because they say a home, but we'll
Yes.
say this spot, because
Mm-hmm.
there were homes that were built there. There wasn't homes that were built there. There were memories that were built or that were made in this
Mm-hmm.
particular spot, whether it
Right.
was a home or whether it
Mm-hmm.
was just land. So
Yes.
I think that what we're going to do is, for that, we're going to stop right there, because
All right.
I don't want to give anything else away regarding that. I want to make sure that we leave it right there. You
Yes.
folks, if you guys get a chance, please go to Netflix. It is Here, Here. And we are so happy that you guys joined us. This is a
Yes.
short one for us
Thank you.
today. Sorry, but yesterday was Super Bowl, and I know me and Heather were having fun with Super Bowl. So sorry that
Yes.
this is a short one, but next week you'll get a longer one. Once again, please like, share, and subscribe. JollyStudios at gmail.com, www at jollystudios.com, and at Heather Mola. We appreciate you guys coming on the ride with us.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Take care, and we will speak with you guys soon.
Thank you
Bye.
for joining.